Alrighty, they call it puppy love because everyone loves to play with a puppy, but because they're so cute, we let them get away sometimes with stuff, and your puppy ends up developing some bad habits that we cannot get rid of because, like they say, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Joining us this morning is animal behaviorist Wendy Ma to talk about that and answer some of your viewer questions. Wendy, thank you so much for joining us, as well as the star of the show, Brody down here chilling. So first off, how can people get their dogs to stop jumping on people? Because I know a lot of dogs would come up and like just attack people.
Yeah, either friendly, you know,
for friendly.
Or, yeah. So really, it's the owner's responsibility. It's not the dog's. I have some treats in my hand. I don't know if the camera caught it, but he was kind of coming up. He usually doesn't. In the studio, he's really good with everybody. But if a dog is going up to another person and you know your dog jumps on people, it's your responsibility to quickly get them sitting as the person comes up, pets, says hi, you talk, and as they walk away, it's even more important to keep your dog interested in you with some treats, because as they retreat, then the dog might jump again. You do this repetitively, then the dog gets into the habit, oh, when somebody comes up to me, I sit, and it's really good for me because I get treats instead of jumping on them. And then the person will come over and say hello anyway.
It's just reinforcing that positive behavior. It's also making them focus, because a lot of times the puppies would just be like all over the place.
All over the place, yeah.
All right, one of the questions that we have from our viewers, it says that she wants to get a new dog, especially a puppy, because I heard that you can bond with them versus getting a shelter dog. But she says that she feels guilty knowing that the shelter dog needs a loving home. What should I do?
Yeah, that's always, you know, the problem. But it's really her decision. She has to live with this dog for the next 10 or 15 years. Everybody has their opinion on what you should do, but she needs to make it for herself. A puppy, yes, they will bond with you, but what many people don't realize is rescued dogs, they can sometimes bond even stronger with their new owners. If they've had a good home and lost it for some unfortunate reason, then they don't want to, you know, mess up and lose this next really good home. And if they didn't have a very good home in the first place and they find a really good home, they know it. And they don't want to mess that up either. And they really do bond strongly. So I would suggest that she go and see if she makes a connection with any of the older dogs, or find a breeder of that kind of puppy she wants, and find out if they have a litter coming up. Because really good breeders don't have litters all the time, because they're very cautious about how often they breed their dogs. And if it's too far in advance, or you know, too far down the line, and she wants a dog right now, she might consider a litter dog.
Our next caller says, what can my uncle do about his dog with separation anxiety? The neighbors are starting to complain.
Well, you know, that's a big problem, separation anxiety. However, that question doesn't really give me enough information to effectively give an answer. Separation anxiety can present itself in many different ways. Barking, chewing, trying to escape out of the house, soiling all over. From the question, I can get that it must be barking because it's disturbing the neighbors. But with the barking, there are all kinds of factors in how we would address the separation anxiety. So I would tell that viewer, give me a call, or your uncle, give me a call right away, because separation anxiety doesn't get better as time progresses. It only gets worse. So the sooner we address it, the better.
Because we're having problems with our dog, Koga the Corgi, because he's like, whenever we don't want to leave him at home, because he keeps scratching the door when he's home by himself and starts barking, so we have to drop him off at my mom's house so that he's with somebody. But it's one of those things where you got to catch it early.
And that's you know, you're doing great by having somebody with him, because then he doesn't continue to form that habit of scratching at the door and building up his anxiety, if that's what's going on with him. And then it's about teaching him when you're home that it's okay to be home alone.
Okay. The next caller says, my puppy sits off to the side with both legs pointing in the same direction. I always thought it was cute and just puppy sit, but is that right, and what can I do to correct it?
You know, a lot of people do think it's really, really cute and it's just a puppy thing, but a lot of times it's not. It's that the hips might be out of alignment a bit. So what this person should do is, with the hand signal, this is not obedience, this is more like for physical therapy. Oops. We then have him stand, and he gets a little treat and a sit. And see how I'm trying to get Brody to be right over his hips?
Uh-huh.
And it's just repetition, but not many. They can do maybe 6 or 10 repetitions at a time, and that's a session, and do it out throughout the day or the evening.
And it's just one of those things where he just kind of keeps practicing it.
Yeah, and then he just, you know, if they catch it early, the dogs generally just kind of ka-chunk their hips back into place all by themselves, and they're good to go.
The last question I want to ask, because it's one of those things where my dog just does this as well, but they scratch before they go to bed. Is that normal?
It is normal. A lot of them do that. My two do that. And they're just trying to make their sleeping area as comfy as possible for themselves.
All right, thank you very much, Wendy Ma and Brody. So well behaved. I wish Koge was like Brody, but of course it just takes a few training sessions and time.